Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft PixelMania video. So today's video is brought to you by a special request. I just love this comment. Thank you guys so much. This means a lot to me and I'm glad that you're enjoying the builds. So as you can see, we're going to be building Peter Griffin today. Alright, let's get started. Let me show you what you're going to need. Alright, we're going to need black wool, dark oak wood, green wool, light gray wool, yellow concrete, white wool, gray terracotta, white terracotta, and brown wool. As always, guys, please feel free to use the blocks of your choice. These are just the ones that I have chosen, but if you see something better fitting for what you're doing, feel free to change it up. And if you guys didn't know, YouTube actually has a feature where you can slow the video down, or you can actually pause the video if you feel like I'm going too fast. Alright, I do try to pull out and show you guys sections, and that way you can pause the video and count the blocks. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's start with our black wool. We're going to build 21 blocks across. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, switching over to our dark oak wood, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to skip a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to come up one and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then we're just going to take our black wool, place one there. Oops, place two right there, place one here, and then we're going to come straight across, starting from that block, all the way across with the black wool. Oops, there we go. Pretty simple, and this build is pretty symmetrical, so you should be able to follow along fairly easily. Here we're going to come up 6 blocks from what we already have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to come out by 1 here and out by 1 there, just like that. And then we're going to come over to the ends here, and we are going to come straight up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to go up one more, 7. We're going to come over to the other side and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, using our green wool, we're going to fill in all this area up to the T on both sides. I'm going to fast forward that and then show you what that looks like. Alright, there you go. Go ahead and pause the video right there. Alright, starting with this block here, we're going to come across with the green again as well. One solid row of green. Alright, and then here we're going to come over one block, put that green block on top of the black wool, come all the way across as well, and finish up right there on the top of that black wool. We're going to place one green there, and one green wool right there. Using our black wool, we're going to come all the way across. 6. We're going to stop right here. That was 6 blocks, all right? And you can kind of gauge it by where the T is right there. Over here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, was this 7? Let's see. And I said this side was 6, but it is actually 7. Okay. Again, it is just symmetrical. Switching over to our yellow here, we're going to place 3 blocks there. That represents the belt. Using our black wool, we're going to build in the shirt. Up from this block here, we're going to build up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is going to be one big Peter Griffin. Alright, I just wanted to place that there as a placement. We'll come back to that area here in just a minute. Still holding on to our black wool, we're going to go and build in his arm. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then here on the bottom, place 2. And we need a corner block there. Switching over to our white terracotta, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, starting from this block here, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. We're going to trim this out with the black wool and stop right there on the top, and then we're going to come in and do the same here on the inside, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys pause the video right there. Take a look at your build. Okay, still using our black wool, we're going to place one there, but we're going to switch over to our light gray wool now. We're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stopping right here at this black wool. Then we're going to come up 2, 1, 2. Over here using our light gray wool, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Place a black wool on top right there. And still using our black wool, we're going to come over here now and go ahead and build in the other hand. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching over to our white terracotta. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then on top of here, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, oops, 1, 2. All right. And I'm going to let you pause the video here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and trim in with the black wool as we did before. All right, and that's what that looks like. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull out further so you guys can pause the video right there. And I'm going to be going back and putting a black block in the corner there. There you go. Pause the video. And let's continue on. We're going to go ahead and use our light gray wool. We're going to do some framing here. The gray is kind of like the highlight of the shirt. It gives it a little bit of depth. Go ahead and place a corner block there, another corner block there, and from this block here we're going to go up a total of 5. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to come back down here and fill in that area with black wool. Alright, and now we're going to come over here to the other side using our light gray wool. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go up a total of 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and add buttons in on the shirt. We're going to place one here. We're going to build up 2 white wool, 1, 2, and we're going to place another black wool. We're going to build up 1, 2, 3, and place a black wool there, just like so. And starting over from this gray wool block here all the way across and down, we are going to fill it in with white. I'm going to fast forward that and show you what it looks like. Alright, that's what that looks like. Feel free to pause the video. Alright, we're going to continue on. We're going to fill this in with white wool as well. And I'm going to come all the way up right beside these black wool. Right in between the black wool there. Starting from this gray wool, we're going to do the same as we did the other side. We're going to go ahead and fill all this in with white wool. Alright, go ahead. Feel free to pause the video right there. Okay, starting over here on this side, we're going to grab our black wool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place 3 on top, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to switch over to our white wool. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on this top one, 1, 2, 3. We're going to switch back to our black wool, 1, 2, 3. And then here we're just going to fill this in with black, stopping just below there. We're also going to place a black wool there. Alright, let's switch over to our light gray, 1, 2. Alright, let's switch over to our black wool. We're going to go 1, 2. Switching to our light gray, 1, 2. Our white wool, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Switching back to our light gray, 1, 2. I'm going to try to do this in sections and maybe you guys can follow along a little bit easily. On top of this light gray, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Switching to our light gray, 1, 2. Switching to our black wool, 1, 2. All right. I'll go ahead and let you guys pause the video right there. All right. Using our black wool, we're going to place one there. Switch to our gray, one. Switch back over to our white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's get back down here. We're going to start filling in some of these areas with our black wool. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Using our white wool, 1, 2, 3. All right. And then we're going to also come down here. We're going to try to line everything up. So we're going to place one white wool there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Everything is lined up nicely. Also using our white wool, we're going to go ahead and fill this in and line this row up. Just like that. Using our black wool, we're going to come in here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Place one on either side, just like so. All right. Switching back over to our white wool. We're going to come all the way across with our white wool. And we're going to come all the way across again with our white wool, just like that. From here, we're going to go 1, 2, switch over to our light gray, place 1, switch over to our white wool, and place that in there, just like that. Let's go ahead and switch back to our light gray wool. We're going to place 1, 2, fill that in with white wool, place one more corner block of light gray wool. We have a total of 4 corner blocks right now, but we're going to go a total of 6, just like this. All right, that's what that looks like. And then from here, we're going to come down and make that shape just like that. And we're going to fill this in with our white wool. Using our white wool, we're going to place one here on each of the gray wool. Okay. And using our black wool, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to switch to 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to come off of this block here by 1 and just come down just like so and outline that edge as well. All right. I know that may have been a bit much. Go ahead and pause the video right there. All right. Using our white wool, let's come in here. We're going to place 2. And now we're going to come over here to the hand. Off of this light gray wool, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our black wool. Switch over to our white wool, 1, 2, 3. Using our black wool, we're going to place 1 there, 1 there, and place 1 on top of the gray block, and then go all the way across. Switch back over to our white wool, 1, 2, 3. Switching back over to our light gray, 1, 2. 1 corner block, go up by 1. Here we're going to do 2 light gray, corner block, and go up another one as well. Let's switch over to our black wool. We're going to place 1 on the end there. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Switching back over to our white wool. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Off of this block, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. From this light gray wool here on the bottom, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Come out by 1. Place another black block there just like so. I'm going to let you guys pause the video right there. We are going to fill in this area here with white wool. And we're also going to come across here as well with solid white wool. Here we're going to place 2 white wool. We're going to switch over to our light gray. And here we're going to go up a total of 6 corner blocks. 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to come down 1, 2, 3. And then it'll match up there. All right. And I want you to go ahead and fill all this in, this area here, with white wool. All right. And that is what that looks like so far. Feel free to pause the video. All right, switching over to our black wool, we're going to go ahead and trim this out. And here we're going to go over by 2, just like that. And here, this is going to be a white wool, and we're going to outline this all the way down with the white wool. Switching over to our black wool, we are going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and trim this with just single corner blocks like that. So that there is actually pretty symmetrical. The hands and the arms, I believe, are just a little bit different. The sleeve and all, it just kind of like puts things to where they're not so symmetrical. Maybe he's kind of like leaning sideways. You know what I'm saying? So, but feel free, you guys, make it your own build if you want to change something up for sure. All right, we're going to start building in the face here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. And then what we're going to do is start building in some of the mouth. Place 1 clay block there. Let's switch over to our black. We're going to go 1, 2. Place 1 on top. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Over here, we're going to do a corner block just like that. Oops. All right. And over here on this side, we're going to also do a corner block just like that. We're also going to come back in one more corner block and come up by 2. 1, 2. Place another corner block. Break that out. All right. And off of this block right here, we already have 1 there. We're going to go a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to come up with 1 corner block like that. Let's place in all white terracotta right here. Gives us something to build on top of. And switching back over to our black wool, place 1 on top and 1 on each side, just like that. So that's a total of 3. Switching back to our terracotta, 1, 2, 3, place 1 on top. All right. So I know it doesn't look like anything yet, but you can go ahead and pause the video right there, and then we'll continue on. Let's switch over to our black wool. We're going to go 1, 2, come over 1, 1, 2, and go up just like that. All right, let's switch over to our white wool. Here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Make kind of like a U shape on both sides. And let's switch over to our black wool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to switch back over to our white terracotta. And go ahead, we're going to fill in these areas with the white terracotta. All right, go ahead. I knew that is a little bit to take in right there, but feel free, pause the video, check your build. All right, let's come over here to this block right here, and we're going to go a total of 9. We already have 1 there, so we're going to go up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down 1 block and place 1 right beside it, just like that. And we're going to go 1, 2, and all this area right here, we're going to fill that in with our white terracotta. All right, that's what that looks like. Feel free to pause the video. Let's go over here. We're going to switch back over to our black wool. We already have 1 there. We're going to build on 8, a total of 9. 1 is already there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come down 1 block, place 1 black wool there. Using our white terracotta, we're going to go place 1 and switch it back over to our black wool just like that. And we're actually going to switch this one as well and make it symmetrical. Okay. Go up by 1 and go across. We're actually going to take that one out and switch it over to a white terracotta. I'm trying to line everything up and fill in these empty spaces. Place a black wool there, a black wool there, white terracotta, and we're going to fill all this in. Now that is actually starting to look like something. Do you agree? I agree. All right, that was a lot. Again, go ahead, pause the video, look at your build. All right, let's come in with our black wool here. And on top of the eyes, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, switching over to our white terracotta. We're going to place 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 on the end, 1 on the end, and then we're going to go all the way across, and guess what? This will be it for our white terracotta, all right? That will be it for the white terracotta. All right, we're going to switch over to our gray terracotta. I know I know it doesn't look right, but it's a dark color, a dark brown, and that's what I was going for. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to use our brown wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's switch back over to our gray terracotta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go ahead and frame this out. We're going to go 1. Here we're going to switch back over to our brown wool, and then we're going to do a gray terracotta. I keep wanting to say brown. 1 brown wool. Switch back over to our gray terracotta and frame that out just like that. We are going to do the same exact thing on the other side. And believe it or not, you guys, this is actually going to finish up our build. I think it looks amazing. Can't wait to see you guys create it. Well, there is Mr. Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Who's a Family Guy fan? I think it's a pretty funny show. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is a pretty big build, a little more intermediate type style. I hope you guys like it. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!